What is going on, Bulls Nation? Another day, another speculation regarding a point guard. This time it's Kyle Lowry, and there are reports that Miami is gonna waive him. So, should the Bulls even be interested? Let's talk about it.
Get the lowdown on one of the most iconic basketball teams in the world. You're listening to Chicago Bulls Nation.
All right, Bulls Nation. So, Kyle Lowry, man, supposedly is being waived. Again, supposedly is the key word here, by the Heat or stretched provision, whatever the case is. They're trying to maximize, I suppose, Jimmy Butler's peak, if you want to call it at that. This would free up some cap space to them if they ever decide to. So the Bulls are lacking a point guard still. Should they be interested? Now, reuniting with, as you guys know, Kyle Lowry has a relationship with DeMar DeRozan. He was a premier point guard. Was is the key word here. We still don't have one. He's a playmaker. His defense is, his defense. He's 37 years old. He's going to be 38 by the end of the season. Should we even be interested at this point? Well, here's the thing. The Bulls are beggars, so beggars can't be choosers. So any point guard who's a minimum guy would be linked to Chicago, and I think there's a whole lot of them. Now, should the Bulls be interested in Kyle Lowry? I guess they should be interested in any point guard that breeds that's also gonna be paid minimum, veterans minimum, if that is the case. And that's all I have for Kyle Lowry if I was the Bulls, is veterans minimum, maybe a little bit over that, maybe just a touch over that, but nothing over 5, nothing over 4, maybe 3.5 is, because keep in mind he's still getting paid by Miami, so he's getting paid, get paid what, like 27 million or something like that. So that would put him up, So here's the deal with Kyle. He doesn't play a whole lot of games. Last year, this previous year, he played 55 games. Not a whole lot. Almost, just like 60% of the game. Averaging 31 minutes per game, 11 points per game. Not too bad. Field goal percentage at 40. 3 points is 34.5. So his numbers are dipping down. In 21, he played 63 games, so missed around 19 games. Averaged almost 14 points a game. 3-pointer is like 37, so not bad. Assist is 7.5. So you're getting a 37-year-old Kyle Lowry. All right, so that's just it. Now, should he start if the Bulls get him? Well, I guess it all depends. I think at this point, Kobe's better than him. Definitely better than Kyle Lowry. So if you're gonna get him, is he gonna come off the bench? Does that mean we're not gonna re-sign Ayo? Or are we going to re-sign Ayo? So Ayo's going to be our third guy. So how much are we going to pay Ayo? Don't make no mistake about it. We should be in a market for a point guard for the Bulls. But the Bulls are in a weird spot here where Kobe has shown some growth. But if you get a point guard like a veteran point guard like Kyle Lowry or Derrick Rose or somebody like, I don't know if this is an option, Russell Westbrook, right? Is he going to come off the bench? Because he's about to get paid. So are you just about to pay Kobe White, for example, $14 million to put him on the bench to start a veteran point guard that you're going to pay maybe $3 million a year? It's just, it's a weird spot. Or are you going to commit to Kobe White at this point? Let me put it this way. If it's Kyle Lowry, I'll put him on the bench. I'll start Kobe White. Put Kyle Lowry in there. And if things just go south, for all of a sudden, the experiment, because we've been here before, right? But Kobe is a much better player now, for that short span that we saw him. So let's say we start him, and it is the good old Kobe White, where, decision-making is kind of questionable. The effort, the defense is not there. Then go ahead and start Kyle Lowry at that point. Maybe trade Kobe White, because, you never know. But if we decide to go Kyle Lowry route, which is not my first option, let me just put it this way. He's not going to be my first option for bargain bin point guards. He's just not. He's probably going to be the third option for those bargain bin point guards. And by bargain bin, I mean, those old aging veterans that are, point guards that are looking for a new home. And the Bulls is a veteran team. Make no mistake about it. So he's not gonna be in a youth movement or anything like that. He'll be valuable to the Bulls, but at this stage in his career, I don't know how much valuable he would be, or in to a degree where you're gonna have to bench Kobe White for him. So I'm all for taking a look at Kyle Lowry. I'm even all for signing him, even though I do want to explore more options before committing to Kyle Lowry or giving him the starting spot. If he gets waived tomorrow, I wouldn't pick up the phone and call him right away. I want to make sure that the other guys would say no first, and then again, he's probably my third option in terms of bargain bin. Okay, I want to emphasize that word, bargain bin point guards, because of course, I would rather have a better point guard than the bargain bin ones, but the reality is we cannot afford those, I guess second tier. I'm not even talking about first tier point guards. I'm talking about second or third tier point guards. We can't even afford D'Angelo Russell at this point, and I don't even want him. And we just can't afford him. I don't even want his game, so I don't even want to pay him all that much. So if he's going to take a 1-year flyer, sure, but no. But yeah, I'm all for Kyle Lowry or any bargain bin point guards out there who can help us out. A veteran guy that can stabilize the team a little bit. But I have a feeling if we do get him, it's going to be Goran Dragic all over again. So, but yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you're in for this Kyle Lowry, if he's going to help the Bulls out, or is he even a starter? I'm not even talking about long term. This season, one season. Do you think he would make that much difference for the Bulls, or how many wins he's gonna if we make him our starting point guard or our second string point guard? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.